a vlog. Hello and welcome to a new vlog in which it's morning and I have a croaky voice. It's been a minute since I vlogged. I have been busy both with work and personally, and it's just been a bit much, so I found it difficult to kind of find the mental energy to vlog. Also just the mental energy for anything. I think it's like the changing weather, lots of pressure from like all these different things that are kind of outside of the routine, and then I find it difficult to get to art, and art is always where I kind of find the most inner peace, if that doesn't sound too lofty. So I always do find that I feel so much better if I have found some time for art and expressing myself, and it's been like I have found a little bit of time here and there. Sometimes it has to be time that I spend that isn't necessarily for myself. It's about developing lesson ideas and stuff, but it's still creative, and it's still, my lessons are always around the type of expression that I would be doing anyway, except it would be in a more instructional format, but so it still kind of scratches that itch, so that's good. I've been working on this, which is a very secret sneak peek right now. I mean, the art isn't, but I am working out some ideas for a class that I am going to be filming, that I'm going to be teaching on, and I'll give more details when I can, but for now I am working out these ideas so I can start recording. I do this very professionally, like on a post-it note. This is, I will give you all the secrets about my system. It works really well. So yes, post-it notes. Yesterday I released a new video on my Patreon about my earrings, because patrons were requesting that video where I talked through all my nice polymer clay and rainbow earrings, so that was fun. And then my latest YouTube video, which will already be up by the time that you're watching this, is a flip of this journal, which I am very excited about. It's such a wonderful, meaningful journal that I just finished, and it's really close to me. I just realized that right now was not the best time to start talking to the camera, because I haven't had breakfast, and sometimes how kind of you feel like your brain and your mouth are both kind of slow. I am feeling that right now, and I'm usually a fairly articulate person, but I am not feeling that right now. So I'm gonna kind of get on with my day, and I will check in with you later. Charming up the nostril angles. I have been working day job work, which is, boring, but it's got to be done. It is Friday afternoon. I'm just about to pick up the kids, but first I need to go to the post office. I'm posting some Patreon mail. I think all the Patreon mail you saw at the start of the video I've already mailed. but this was someone who signed up recently, so that's going in the mail. I haven't really improved from this morning with the brain. Post office, picking up the kids. It's kind of super grey, but not a high chance of rain, so I'm feeling cute with my favorite dress. It's date night tonight, except it's not really date night because we are going to a wedding tomorrow and we're staying overnight. So tonight we're actually going to have either games or a film, like games night or movie night with the kids, which would be nice, and pizza. More hydration. I love this glass. A friend of mine stole it for me. Thanks, Bernie. Hello. We're having a day out. We're going to a wedding tonight, and Andrew's got a optician's appointment, so I am in this very romantic Tesco car park, and I just bought some things to entertain myself while he's having his appointment. I got fizzy strawberry lances, I got strawberry flavor pencils, I got fizzy cola bottles, and I also got raspberries, because that's how I roll. Like, these are my favorite foods. Raspberries and things that are basically made of 100% sugar. So that's how I'm gonna entertain myself with my sketchbook. And I have brought my sketchbook and some pencils, and I am also reading this comic book or graphic novel. I haven't started it yet. We're reading this in the Buy Bun Comic Club, Buy Bun Patreon Comic Club. I say we're reading it. I'm a bit behind. I think it was the August book, but I didn't actually get it initially. I only got it after I realized I could get a cheap secondhand copy on Amazon. So then I got it for myself, and I'm really excited to read it actually. So it's quite a thick one. Comic books or graphic novels tend to be really thin, which to me makes them not very good value, because I will read them in like 20 minutes flat. So seeing that this was a bit more of a chunky one, I look forward to digging into that. So yeah, me and my strawberry laces are going to keep entertained here, doing some sketching, some reading, etc. Look at this one, it's huge. For scale, normal size one, huge one. So let me quickly talk you through the limited supplies that I take with me when I go out and about with my sketchbook. So first of all, the sketchbook itself is my crinkle sketchbook, which is the Moleskine, the big one. Like it's somewhere between A5 and A4, I think, closer to A4 than to A5, I think. And it's got the really thin sketchbooky paper, or not even sketchbook paper, like just the thin paper. And so it's fun to kind of throw whatever I can at this. I don't really limit what I use in this, although because I'm often using it on the go, I don't tend to use paint in it, because I'm like, whatever I can put into my little pencil case. But like you can see here, I have used like watercolory things in there. The paper doesn't stand up to it that well, but I've kind of just said to myself, this is just for fun. This is just for sketching and not being precious about what I do, doing things really quickly, just filling the pages. I get my kids to do stuff in here. Zephyr did this. I did some Harry Potter drawings in there. Just like, I throw everything at it, so it's really fun from that point of view. And then the pencil case, I always take this little one. It doesn't fit very much in it, but that's good because that makes me have to really make a decision and like commit to not too many things. So what I'll do is whenever I plan to go and do art journaling somewhere, I will just grab new supplies, which are usually kind of like, there's some overlap between sessions, but I will just grab what strikes my fancy. So in this case, I have got these colored pencils. These are some Polychromos and some Prismacolor. They are my preferred pencils. I also use the Arteza pencils, but because I've got them in the tin, I don't have them available to grab so easily. So these, because they're just out on my desk all the time, they were easy to grab. I just grabbed some colors that I like the look of. So that was like kind of, what do we have here? So a kind of an off-white, what's this called? Cream, yellow, a kind of a lime green, a pink, and then several dark blues and a light blue and a kind of a turquoisey one. Is that turquoise? Aquamarine, I think it's called. And then I usually want to mix it up a little bit and add one or two non-pencils. So I've got this black pen just because I wanted to see what that would do on that paper. This is a Pentel sign pen. I got this for free in some kind of goodie bag. And I got a Molotov red marker, the 2mm point, so I quite like that one. And then I've also got my favorite Stabilo pencil sharpener. So that's kind of what I've got, and then, you know, I will use the different supplies, but in this case I was just using that pen. Just kind of, this is a lot of talk basically telling you about my slapdash super easy approach. Anyway, so I hope you found that interesting. Oh, and here are my nails that I did yesterday. Very Halloween-y. So, okay, I'll talk to you later. We are back home and I feel hungover, which is funny because I'm not drinking at the moment, so I'm thinking I might be slightly under the weather. I am currently doing some painting. The aphasia is real today, jeez. Okay, I am painting. It's funny because the kids went out straight as we came in, which is funny because I was looking forward to seeing them, and then now like they're out and I'm like, I was here to be with my kids. I missed them because we were gone for 24 hours and I can't survive. But now they're out at the park, so I could either take a nap or do art. And I think, although I could really use a nap, I feel like I would feel a bit guilty. I don't know, not guilty, more like regretful, like not using my time, my weekend time all that stuff. So hence I am painting and feeling a little bit crappy, but it's okay. That's it. Is this vlog getting long by now? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let me quickly talk to you. It is the evening. I got really frustrated with what I was doing earlier. So I took some creative time and I was working on these little panels that you saw me working on, and like they look fine. These are just kind of, what do you call it, like grungy backgrounds. But I was just having such a hard time with the way this process was going. Oh yeah, they're old paintings, by the way, like I'm painting on the back. I wasn't enjoying myself because like the paint took a long time to dry and I couldn't really get it to get the texture that I was after, the texture that I find so easy to get in my art journals. Anyway, so I was like, okay, so this must be the fact that it's wood. And I was feeling like such a beginner, you know, because there are ways in which I work that I feel really comfortable, and then like I switched to these panels and I'm thinking it's going to be exactly the same, but it is so different. The paint reacts so differently. Using a brayer on a wood panel reacts so differently to using it on paper. Anyway, so I switched to paper and then this came out like really kind of quickly and automatically and exactly in the way that I like to work. I don't know if I love this. I have mixed feelings about it, but I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad that the process at least was the type of process that I love doing, and that kind of felt like I wasn't crazy, whereas when I was working on those panels I just felt like a beginner, like I've lost my touch, like what the hell happened? So yeah, I needed a little bit of a confidence boost, which this was, at least in terms of process. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I hope you like it. This is on an A4 sheet of paper. I really want to challenge myself to do more art that isn't in my journals and like see if I can just like translate that process and that result to standalone paintings. Anyway, I am going to close out this vlog. I've just put the kids down. It's Sunday evening. We got a busy week ahead. So I'm going to relax and I'm going to relax. I'm not going to relax at all. I'm going to watch Squid Game, which is not very relaxing. It's like it really gets the adrenaline up, but I'm into it. I was watching it together with Andrew. We watched the first episode and he absolutely hated it. So I am watching the rest by myself. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this vlog. Thank you for being here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe yet, please subscribe and leave a comment if there was anything that you wanted to say. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!